told police that Officer Edwards was speaking with the defendant when they saw the defendant pull a gun and shoot Officer Edwards.
Now back to our breaking story on a police officer in Taylor who was killed in the line of duty. Taylor police are heartbroken over the loss of Corporal Matthew Edwards.
Action News reporter Michael Rosenfield is live in Taylor now with the latest. Michael.
Yeah, Robbie, this is where it all went down early this morning here in the parking lot of the Copper Tree apartment complex. Investigators say that Corporal Edwards and his partner were responding to a call of a break-in here at the complex early this morning. A man was apparently trying to break in through an apartment window into the apartment of his girlfriend, or someone he knew at least. The officers confronted a man in the parking lot that matched the suspect's description. Corporal Edwards was speaking with the suspect when the suspect pulled out a gun and fired. Edwards was hit. His partner fired back. A gun on the ground, wads of cash, gloves, a cigarette lighter nearby. This is where the shootout ended in the parking lot of the Copper Tree Apartments in Taylor. When it was over, 2 men were laying on the ground, including a police officer.
I heard the gunshots while I was laying in the living room, and that's when I got up, looked out the window, and I just saw the police laying in front of the car. So I ran upstairs and told my mama.
From her apartment, Lakeisha Campbell could see the suspect.
I saw a guy laying out by the truck, and he was face down on the ground.
Police looking closely at this Ford F-150, going door to door, interviewing neighbors, and marking many shell casings on the ground. Neighbors tell us they heard anywhere from 5 to 20 shots.
It was just a bad situation that happened this morning, and it's just violence in Michigan is just killing us slowly.
The suspect is a 36-year-old man from Westland. He did survive the shooting and right now is undergoing surgery. And here at the complex, 6 or 7 hours now since this all happened early this morning, you can see investigators still have much of this complex blocked off as they continue to collect evidence. And we're live in Taylor. I'm Michael Rosenfield, Channel 7 Action News.
All right, thanks a lot, Michael. Officer Matthew Edwards is the first officer to be killed in the line of duty in Taylor. Police spoke just a short time ago. Action News reporter Tom Waite was there and joins us live with that part of our coverage. Tom?
And Carolyn, as we were talking about earlier, obviously this is such a tight-knit community of officers. So many of these officers absolutely distraught, dismayed, and destroyed by this news. Their officer so close to them. The commander who spoke here just a few minutes ago talked about how important it was to remember the officer's legacy. He joined here in 2005. In 2008, he was named the Officer of the Year by Michigan's Police Officers Association. Only 31 years old. Again, joining the force here in 2005. He is survived by a wife and 2 children.
Officer Edwards made the ultimate sacrifice. Something we sometimes take for granted as we put on our uniforms every day. As law enforcement officers, we all expect to go home at night to our families. Please pray for Officer Edwards' family in the coming days, weeks, and years ahead. Please pray for the Taylor Police Department and the many officers who put their own lives before others. Continue to pray that we can all get through this tragic event.
And as we mentioned, this is the first officer to be killed in the line of duty in Taylor, so obviously this is something very new to them and something that will be very difficult to get through. His wife and 2 children getting a lot of support from the police department and the folks here in Taylor. Reporting live in Taylor, Tom Waite, Channel 7 Action News.
All right.